GAFAs, Google, Apple, Facebook and Amazon. They are the four monsters of internet. They represent 316 billion euros of turnover. That's as much as a country such as Denmark, but with 10 times less people. Each of those giants are present in the 7 fields of the numeric revolution: telecommunication, health, distribution, energy, media and leisure. They look for ever infinite croissants. Today it's 12%, 4 times the growth of China. But it's not enough, because according to them everybody is a client, but also everybody is a product. Indeed, they gather a lot of information on many people, identity, location, hobbies, shopping habits, often without the consent of the user. They use, for example, cookies. And thanks to this enormous quantity of data, they can sell service or targeted advertising, even sell it to third parties. Google, which collects information for many applications, can easily flood you with targeted advertising. In early 2018, Cambridge Analytica has harvested millions of people's data on Facebook to influence their vote during the US election. The involvement of Facebook hasn't been proved, but Mark Zuckerberg had to testimony in the Congress. In another way, Amazon influenced your way of buying because they ban all the competitors from their platform. All this means allows them to make a lot of money, but those firms try by any means to keep this money. They avoid taxes thanks to more or less legal techniques. GAFAs feel so powerful, they allow themselves to play with the loopholes in the system. For example, Google routed $23 billion to Bermuda in legal tax avoidance scheme. Their tax avoidance increased of $4 billion from 2016, and it has been years since they are doing it. Last year, Google only had to pay $3.4 million in taxes. The scheme is known as Double Irish with a Dutch sandwich. It is popular with many international tech conglomerates such as Apple and Microsoft. Google's and other tech firms' tax avoidance strategy, although technically legal, has long drawn anger from US and EU lawmakers, who eventually pressured Ireland to abolish the controversial arrangement starting 2015. However, big tech companies, Google included, were given a grace period up to January 2020 to prepare for a smooth exit. The company seems to be far from apologetic about its extensive use of the scheme. In 2012, Eric Schmidt, then an executive chairman of Google, said that he was very proud of the company's tax dodging mechanism, arguing that the company simply made a good use of the incentives provided by various governments. In these companies, workers suffer from poor working conditions. It's a result of their effort to reduce costs at any cost, and often it's done in spite of the worker. Amazon had a warehouse in Boinville that was so badly maintained that the heat up to 42 degrees caused regularly employees to faint. When this scandal was revealed to the public, Amazon had to install quickly an air-conditioned system. But that's worse for Apple in Foxconn factory. Their main subcontractor provides really poor working conditions that cause major issues on worker health. Once 49 workers were poisoned by chemical hexane used to wipe screen. They developed neurological problems and loss of motor function. It was due to a lack of proper ventilation. Moreover, because of the high level of stress caused by the quantity of labor, Foxconn has an high quantity of suicide. 18 employees attempted suicide in 2018. That's why 2018 was a bad year for GAFAs. A lot of scandals touched them, as we just said before. In 2018, the EU tried to change everything with more taxes. Although countries are long to change and adding mandatory higher taxes for this company, France decided to charge them from January 2019. We can only hope in the future that the power of such companies will be reduced. Finally, even if scandals touched them last year, they are still powerful, and we shouldn't be surprised if the collection of users' data doesn't stop right away. We are today living in a world where too many companies are relying on information we are giving them.